Alright, who can read my learning target for me? Zion, read it for me. Yep, the one for math.
We will find equivalent fractions.
Okay, so we're going to be looking at equivalent fractions, and we've done this before. We're at the point of the year where we're going to be reviewing a whole bunch. So if I give you 1/2, can anybody tell me an equivalent fraction for that? 3. No, 1/2 wouldn't be equivalent to 1/2. Let me draw that. So if we have a circle and we divide it in half, that's 1/2, correct? Is that equivalent? Is that the same? No.
Sure.
Anaya, what's an equivalent fraction for 1/2?
I think 3/4.
3/4, yes, perfect. What's another one, Sean? Oh, not 3/4. Sorry, I thought you said something else. Not 3/4. 3 what?
6.
Yes, there. Pick another one. If I give you 8. There you go. What if I give you 4s? Josiah? 2 4s. Perfect. Alright, what if I give you one that's a little bit more tricky? What if I give you 3/12? That's a little bit harder to think about. How can we find an equivalent fraction? Who can remember our strategy? Joseph?
I know what it is. It's 6/24.
Okay, but tell me how you did that.
I multiplied the numerator by 2.
Okay.
And also the denominator by 2.
Right. So we got 6/24. Can I multiply my top by 1 and my bottom by 2?
No.
Why not?
Because
Why not, Lyric?
they have to be equal.
They have to be equal. They have to be the same. If you multiply the top by 749, you multiply the bottom by 749. Whatever you multiply the top by, you multiply the bottom by, correct?
Yes.
Sean, what's up?
How do you know what the times the numerator and the denominator? How do you know what numbers times?
Okay, that's a good question. So if I give you 4/16 and then I don't give you anything else, then you can pick. You can do 4/4. You can do 7 times 7. It doesn't matter. But what if I give you that? Then what do I do? How do I know what to do? Isabel.
When you multiply the bottom by like 2, and then you're gonna have to multiply the top by 2.
Right, because I know 16 times 2 is 32. So then I know to multiply my top number by 2. So 4 times 2 is what? 8. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be doing ones like this where only one number is missing. So you'll see a problem like 4/8 equals 24 blank. So you have to find the blank. So what would I do? Yusuf? 8 times 3. So I multiply the bottom top by 3. I multiply the top by what? 3. 4 times 3 is what? 12. So that's how we're going to find our equivalent fractions today. So we're going to be playing a game, and let me find my game board so I can show you what we're doing. What's up?
And I know that both of those fractions are equivalent to 1/2.
Right. Okay, so we're going to have a game board that looks like this. It's kind of like Candyland. Has anybody ever played Candyland before? Okay, good. So you guys shouldn't have any trouble with this. So here's what your game board looks like. Everybody's going to start over here on start. We have little chips that we're going to use. So you're going to have your deck of cards, and they're going to be face down just like this on your table. So I'll tell you who's going to go first, and we'll go in a certain order, so we're not going to all argue and fight about it because it doesn't matter. We're all going to get a turn. So the first person's going to draw a card. So 4 9s equals blank 18ths. What do I do? Lyric. Multiply times 2 because 9 times 2 is 18. So 4 times 2 is what? 8. So that's how many spaces I move. So I'm starting over here. On my start, my answer was 8. So I'm moving 8 spaces. So some of them have arrows. That's a good question. Just like on Candyland. What does it mean with the arrows? Anaya? You can move ahead. So if you land somewhere where there's an arrow, you're going to move to wherever that arrow is pointing. There's also some that say go back 6, go back 3, go back 2. If it says go back, if you land on that space, then you just move back 2 or 6 or whatever it says. Any questions about this game?
No.
Isabel?
Do we write on the card?
No, don't write on the cards because we might play multiple rounds. It depends on how we do. Joseph. No, there's going to be one at each. We're going to play as 4 people. And Miss Ferris is going to have a group as well. What? Yeah, I'm going to tell you the order that we're going in. Sean.
What if it says go back 2, and you go back 2 and you land on the arrow?
If you go back 2 and you land on the arrow, then you go where the arrow goes. So wherever you land is where you're going to go. Okay? Any questions about how we're playing? Any questions about how to find equivalent fractions? Anaya.
So if you go back, if you follow the arrow, because you have to move like 8 times. If you went to the arrow because you landed on it, then you go up. Now let's go back 2. But you go down 2 because when you go down on the arrow back 2.
What do you mean?
Or
Like if you move on the arrow and then land on a go back space?
yeah, when you go back there, but you go right.
Well, none of the arrows tell you to go to a go back space. But if you land on a go back space and it says go back 6, so you move back 6 spaces and you land on somewhere where the arrow is, then yeah, you'll follow the arrow. Okay? There.
So unless what if the person gets it wrong?
That's a great question. Thank you for asking that. If you get it wrong, then you don't get a go. So whenever you get the question, everybody at the table needs to have their paper out and they need to be solving it as well so you can check it. So this is kind of like when we played Jeopardy the other day. So if it was this table's turn, they got to answer it correctly, but everybody else did it too to check, right? So that's what we're going to do. So if it's Jose's turn and everybody at the table solving it, and if he says 4 but the answer is 6 and they all got 6, then he got it wrong, so he doesn't get a move. He'll stay where he is. Okay? Shara. Well, if everybody at the table gets it right, only the person whose turn it is will move. Everybody's doing it to check the work, to make sure that the person whose turn it is gets it right. Muhammad. If everybody gets different answers, then you need to call me over so I can check it to see who's right. You said what if everybody got it right? Oh, if everybody at the table gets a different answer, let me know. I'm going to come check so we can see who has it right. All right, I'm taking 2 more questions. Joseph.
If like Jeopardy, if we don't get it right, can the next person go?
Yeah, like so if it's your turn, Joseph, and you get it wrong, then your turn's over and it'll just go to whoever is next. And then you'll get your turn when it comes back around. All right, last question, Roman. No, we're playing it in the tables. No, so after you pick a card, when you have it, your deck sitting like this, when you pull this out, so this is the card I just had. So once I got it and I got it correct, I'm putting it at the bottom. Even if I get it wrong, I'm going to put it at the bottom so that way we don't get that card again, okay? And then you guys just keep playing and going through until somebody gets to finish. When you get to finish, just let me know, and then I'll tell you whether we're going to start another round or if we're going to do something else. Cool? Okay. What, Sean?
I got paper for you.
Huh?
Well, you got it.
You guys are going to have 3 people.
Oh,
I can only answer one question at a time. If you have a question, raise your hand. Oh, I'll wait. Group 1, I'm going to wait for you. Isabel, thank you for raising your hand.
And we land on the go back place, and it says go back 4, and then you make 4 with the arrow, and then you land on that again.
You do whatever space you land on, whatever it says.
But what if you just keep on it?
If you won't keep on getting on it multiple times in a row. Actually, you should go back to the
You have never played with Who's going first? No, maybe I'm the yellow. Oh, yeah, she is.
Alright, while we are playing our game, who can tell me what I expect you all to be doing? I love the hands that are raised. Jose?
You're going to be on the level 0?
No, not a 0, because if you're on a 0, you're not talking with your group.
Oh.
What level should we be on, Anaya?
1.
Level 1. That's a whisper, right? So if I'm standing here, should I be able to hear Divine? No. Can we all practice a level 1 voice really quick?
Yes.
Let me hear. That sounds perfect. you all have your board and your game pieces, you all can go ahead and get started. That's right. Yes.
Whatever wins.
Why can't you just read
It doesn't matter. We're going to this way.
Yes.
My sister won.
Do you need help? Okay.
So you all should grab out, make it rain. You all should grab out a sheet of paper so you all can be writing the problems down to solve it.
I don't think that's.
I get to go second.
But I'll put that at the bottom.
I got 1/4 equals to 8 blank.
Yep, so what's your answer here? 2 times 7 is 14, so where do we multiply
18.
by 5, right? If you multiply 2 by 7, 7 times 2. So I can see
The arrow pointing me that way, so now I'm looking green.
I'll get another one turn. Every time I ask my mom to cancel play, she said, "What's on my list?" I got one play. She's not gonna have it. So I got another one. So then you
Hold on, what did you multiply the 5 by to get the 15? What did you multiply that by? Okay, so then you have to do what? To the top. Okay, very good. So then you wind up with what? What's the equivalent fraction for 6/5? 18. Is that right? Yep, it is. So she's got an O. So what type of fraction is that? What type of fraction is that? What do you call that? Improper. Very good. Okay, so you get to move, wow, you get to move 18 spaces.
Yes. 2 times 1, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you almost had to go back, sis. Okay, where's my 5? 5 times 2. Wait, yeah, 2. So 2 times 2 is 4.
That's 5 times.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm done. That's easy. You like it? You get that one.
You have to go back to 6. No,
I'm putting it on right.
and you said you were
How are we doing?
4. Where did you go? And you moved up 4. So now you got a 1. No, 1 and 2. No, you got 8.
I know that's 8, 9, 10.
So then he gets to move because he got through the arrow. So what's yours?
That's 2. And no, it's not 2. You got to
Multiply by 2.
And then that is 6.
Yep.
Yes.
Perfect.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no, 4 times 4. Yeah, he was been right. 2. Oh! Alright, what is it? Your turn. No. It's his turn. No.
So 1 times what equals 2? Listen. 4 times 5 equals 1. Four times 1 equals 4. So 1 times what equals 4? So you multiply this by what?
Oh, it was my turn. You little stupid. I think we did something like that. I was supposed to like 3. You said.
Did you get one?
Yes. Oh, somebody was my
So if you multiply the bottom by 3, what do you multiply the top by? 3. So 1 times 2 is what? Perfect.
You're right here. I'm right there.
Sorry, being odd number. Make it rain. We're at about a 3. We need to bring it down 2 levels. To whisper. Okay. So too loud. Yep. 9 times 2 is 18. Oh, hold on. So if you multiply this by 2, now you gotta multiply this by 2. So 4 times 2 is what? 8. 8 space. So you're moving how many spaces are here? I had one group make this mistake, so I'm going to clarify again. You're not moving how many times it's multiplied. So 7 times what equals 14? 2. So you're not moving 2 spaces. You're moving your answer. So we'll multiply the bottom by 2. I'm going to wait because it's still my turn. Oh, I'm going to wait because it's still my turn. Lyric, I'm waiting on you. So if I multiply the bottom by 2, I'll multiply the top by 2. So 2 times 2 is what? 4. So I would move 4 spaces for this card. Got it? Okay.
No, you let it run.
No, so we're going to go Thank you. Oh, he got to move. He got on an arrow.
Let's go. I already went.
Yes. Is it your turn? Yes. All right. So 3 times what equals 15? Count by 3.
I get a lucky one.
Yep, so 9 times what equals, or 3 times what equals 15? 5. So we'll multiply this bottom by 5. What do we multiply the top by? Yep, so 2 times 5 is what? No. No. How
What's the word?
Yep.
That was before we did it. I didn't make it come.
Oh, so one time he started. We did not use one time.
So then he would be right here. So he would go back.
Now we look like a snake. Am I right?
We do look like a snake. Alright, now whose turn is it?
Stars!
Draw your card. Draw your card.
11. No, it was. I said.
You've already done. So I'm put it over here so you know you're done. Yep.
6.
Perfect. Great job. Oh, no, you only have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you get to move one more. And then you get a slide. Sweet. Good job.
No, it's not too
Who's winning? You are? You were losing the last time I was here.
4.
Oh, wow. You get 4.
That's weird.
No, we already did that one.
Hey, I was here. No. You stop lying. Those guys in my
Let me see. 13, 14.
So now what do I multiply the top by? Okay, so which is 5. Draw it. Okay, so 2 times 5 equals what? Very good. Okay, so you get to move 10. So 2/3 equals 10/15. So move your 10. And then you get to slide. So you're right next to Zion. Okay, Zion, it's your turn now. Did everybody get it? Okay, good. Okay, you got lots to do.
Stop telling him around 21.
I'm over here.
You remember how to find the missing number? Yeah, perfect. You have to do the same thing on top. Perfect. So 3 times 2 is what? 6. Perfect. Let's do 1 or 2 more. So if I have 2, 6, and 18, how do I find this number? Let's see if Jared can do this one on you. No, hold on, we don't do 2 always. We have to look at these 2 numbers first. So 6 times what equals 18? Here, we can do our tabs. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 3. So if I times the bottom by 3, what do I times? 3. So we multiply the top and the bottom by 3. So 2 times 3 is what? 6. Okay, let's do one more. So if I give you, let's do 3 and how do I find that? Either one of you can answer this. Yep. So if I multiply the bottom by 3, what do I multiply the top by? Perfect. So 3 times 3 is what? 9. Perfect. Alright, you know how to play with the roots now. You all know how to do this.
You got two. I got 2. No, first you got 2. So you got right there. And then so this one I got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we both was, and I was right here, you was right there. Now 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was right here, you was right there. Wait, listen.
Nope, this is not.
Now you have to go back 6. Let's go back 6. Right, yeah. 5-minute warning. We're going to play for 5 more minutes, and then we're going to come back together. Oh, you got to jump ahead. Come on, boys. Kill again. I'm so close to the kill again. Oh, yeah. He gets 2, you'll get a jump cut. Roman, is it your turn? Alright. That's great. Alright, you need to be doing this with him.
So what do you multiply the top by?
Alright, we'll go a different order. You can do what order left now. So we'll start with 2. So let's do Damani, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Good job. Alright, so leave your cards down like this and then just go over with your treasure. And then make another pop. So how many will be? So if you're like right here and you're counting forward, you really take that slider and lay it there. That's where you stop. So you just keep going.
Alright, go.
Did you spell that on your own? Oh wow, no, you spelled it right. Oh no, almost.
out, but it makes
Everybody got Alright, make it rain. I want you all to put all your little chips back in the baggie, and then I want you to collect your cards into a nice neat pile, and I want you, I'll wait a second because I'm trying to give instructions. Anaya, I'm not sure why you're on the floor. Roman, I'm waiting on you. I want you to put your chips back in the bag. I want you to put your cards in a nice neat pile, put them inside, and then close your game board just like this so the cards don't fall out. Divine, did you hear me? That's why you don't talk when I'm giving directions. Put your chips up, put your cards in a nice neat pile, put them inside, and close it up. We're going to do a few questions together, and then we're going to have our exit slip. We'll review a few, and then we'll do our exit slip. All right, I'll wait for you all. 10, 9, 8. Your eyes are on me when you're ready. 7, 6, 5. All eyes. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. If I have 4 8s. What am I going to do? Ooh, I love all the hands. Josiah.
You're gonna do, well, you're gonna do 8, strike mark, and then you're gonna circle that.
Okay.
That's your first one. And then you're gonna do another one till you get to 32.
Okay, so how many do we have now? So this is a good way to do it if you don't know how to count by this. In the 4th grade, we should be able to count by 8s by now. But if you are having a brain fart and you forgot, you can do the tallies to help you.
Yes, 16.
We have 16, so 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Do I need to keep going?
Yeah.
Yep. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Do I need to keep going?
No, stop.
Okay, so how many times? 8 times what is 32? 1, 2, 4. So if I multiply this by 4, what do I multiply the top by? 4. Isabel, what's 4 times 4? 16. Okay, let's try 2. Alright. Devon, what am I going to do? It's 5. Can you share with us how you did that? You counted by 6s? Okay. Alright, so if I multiply the bottom by 5, Jared, what do I multiply the top by? 5. Duran, what's 5 times 2? 10. Perfect. Alright, I want everybody to get out one sheet of paper, and I'm going to give you your exit slip questions. Yeah, and I'm going to write a page too. There's only going to be a few, so I'll write it. Alright, you got 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Alright, number 1, using words, I want you to explain how to find equivalent fractions. So tell me what you're going to do to find those equivalent fractions. And then for the next 3, I want you to find them. see all those? Isabel asked for number 1 if you can use fractions to show what you mean. Yes, you can do a problem to show me, but I also need you to explain it with words too. So tell me how you're going to do it with words, but then if you want to show me also with a problem, then that's fine. But I need you to definitely have words on there to tell me how you do it. Yeah, it says using words, explain how to find an equivalent fraction. I wrote these up here because people ask me how to spell numerator and denominator. And then I put on the top 2 times 6. Anything else? Nope. Alright, can you tell me how you did this one? I'll write that one too. Okay, tell me what you did. Tell me what to write. How did you find this number? How did you find this?
I told 9 times 3. 9 times 3. And I thought equal to 0.
Okay, then what?
Then I told 3 times 3. Equals 1.
So you explain it. So find the equivalent fraction, you have to multiply the numerator.
let me give you, let's do number 2 as a thing. So if you have 2 fourths equals, tell me how you're going to figure that out. Okay, perfect. Focus right here. I'm going to check you because I know that you can understand it. You just don't get put it into words, okay? You're good. So go ahead and do 3 and 4.
If you're finished, show me the easy basic sign off and pick your paper up. Yes, 1 second. You will have your, oh, sorry. Make sure you will have your names on these. No. While you're waiting for everybody else to finish, you can either wait quietly or you can read a book for a minute. I like how much you've written.
That's right. Okay, so 9 times what equals 27? Remember what I did up there if I said you couldn't count by that number? Remember what I did? What side you're on, sorry. It's okay. Just next time remember the whole thing. Oh. It's okay.
say me if you still have your exit slip.
Me.
Okay. You'll have about 2 more minutes and then I'm going to come get him. Are you about 30 seconds? I'm coming to get him. Alright, make sure your names are on them. I'm going to look at what you have, so don't freak out if you're not finished. I'm just going to look at what you have. Alright, who can read my I will for us? Make sure we did what we were supposed to do today. Sky. So did we do that today? Give me a thumb. Yep, that's what we were doing today. We were using multiplication to find it. Some of them might have been backwards and we had to use the division to solve it. Because remember, multiplication is division backwards, right? I'll tell you all that every time we have our battles. So did we do a good job covering what we needed to? Yeah. Good. You guys did an excellent job. I'm going to keep this game so we can use this to review at a later time. So go ahead and put your books up. And we're going to move on.